Oh, there we go. All right, there's a few people I'd like to recognize. I think I forgot someone on the program as well. Did I forget you? Stephen Johnson, he was left off. I apologize. There are 5 people in this group that auditioned and made the Anchorage Junior Youth Symphony. Would those people please stand up and be recognized and give them a round of applause? The next tune is a traditional Christmas tune, but set in a calypso style setting, and this is called Mary's Boy Child.
Very nice.
All right. I hate to do this to you, but we have this little tradition about joke telling. It won't be a blonde joke, okay? And I don't want you to get the wrong idea about this, but the way it starts out is that this guy walked into a bar. And the only one in there, the only people in there are he and the bartender, and the bartender gives him his soda and goes down and washing dishes or something, and he's sitting there, and pretty soon he hears this voice that says, "Nice tie." He looks around, there's nobody there, the other guy's down at the other end. He can't quite figure it out, so he just sits and drinks his soda a little while longer, and pretty soon this voice says, "Nice shirt." He thinks it's really weird, and he's about ready to go ask this guy, but he waits a little longer, and finally this voice says, "Nice coat." Then he finally just cannot stand it anymore, and he goes down and talks to the bartender. He says, "You know, it's really weird. You and I are the only ones in here, but I hear these voices, and it keeps saying things like, nice tie, nice shirt, nice coat." And the bartender thinks for a little bit, and he goes, "It's the peanuts. They're complimentary." Anyway. That's enough. Okay. This last song is kind of an interesting tune. It was inspired by a collection, a gangster in the 20s by the name of Diamond Joe Esposito. And what the composer says is, it's musically descriptive of a reputed Chicago gangster of the 1920s, Diamond Joe Esposito, in his summer home in the town of Bass Lake, Indiana. Each summer, Esposito turned his quiet little lake community into a batch of limousine violent cases and women with red fingernails. After Esposito's death in 1928, his home was turned into the Riviera Club, where it stood until 1974 when it was destroyed by fire. And this guy is kind of interesting. He was actually an immigrant, worked his way up, was involved in bootlegging and all sorts of other things, and he really did. He sported a big belt buckle with all kinds of diamonds in it, and a big ring, and he was known for that. He married, had kids, was actually respected in the community, as far as you could be, I guess. And they say that Al Capone had been taken care of at some point. Somehow his two bodyguards were standing right beside